Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to the Handyman process. In today's video, I'm going to talk about if I had to choose one job, one handyman job, what would it be and why would I do that job and how much could I make with it? Just a quick teaser, you need one of these, but you can make a ton with it. Stay tuned.
Step into the unknown. This is where dreams are born.
All right, so if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I do a bunch of different jobs, all sorts of stuff all over the place. But my favorite job is installing cabinet hardware. And I use, before I show the tool, I used to do this by hand. I used to measure things out or make jigs and go into houses. It took me a lot of time, cost a lot of money. People kept recommending you to get one of the professional jigs and you can go a lot quicker and make a lot more money. I don't get as many jobs with this as I'd like to. It's probably because of marketing on my part. I'm not marketing as much. But if I could use this, and I happen to have the True Positions tool, but you can really get anyone you want. This thing will make you money. So if you're looking for a side hustle, if you're making just a few extra $100, $1,000 a month, get one of these. So I'm gonna kind of change the camera angle here, kind of show you what this thing is, how it works, how you can kind of market yourself to sell with it, and then how you can make some extra money. So stay tuned. All right, so let's talk about this thing. First of all, it's pricey. It's a couple $100, but you're getting what you're worth or what it's worth, and you're gonna make your money back super quick. Again, I use True Positions. You can use any one you want. This seems to be the best one on the market. That's why I chose it. But once you open it up, you'll have kind of an explanation guide. Go ahead and read through this, get a lay of the land. But essentially, what you're doing is you're setting up this jig. So you can see here it's got measurements all over the place, and you can slide these things back and forth. And inside here are different guide holes for drilling. So somewhere in here, comes with a drill bit. These drill bits will go through here. You'll hook them up to your drill. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the center of your cabinet, whatever you're working with. Let's say you're doing a draw. So you're trying to find the center first. You're gonna take a tape measure and you're gonna mark off that center. And I'll try to put some video footage in here as I'm going through this. But you mark off the center and you'll see in the middle here, there's this little notch. Once you kind of get this thing lined up, you can take, let's just say it was a small drawer front. So let's say it's a small drawer front. You put this thing on the edge of it, you lock down, you find your center, you snap it in, now you have your two drill holes. All of this stuff has to be adjusted. You can read it in the instructions. But once you're set up, so let's say you have 35 drawer fronts, all kind of centered the same, all the same type of thing. Once you get this thing set up once, it's just a matter of putting it on, holding it, drill, drill. Put on, drill, drill. Put on, drill, drill. Every time you put on, drill, drill, put on, drill, drill, it's $9. People say it could be eight to $10. I got a buddy of mine who charges $10 for these. I charge 8 to 9, depending. But you do the math, right? You do the math of usually there's 40, 50, 60, sometimes more, especially in the new houses. New houses, for whatever reason, people are buying the new houses. They get to that options thing, and the guy's like, well, it's going to be this much for the handles. They're like, oh, I'll wait until afterwards. And then they get tired. There's fingerprints all over the thing. So you can market, you can sell it pretty easy. And you sell it by the handle. Don't say the whole job right off the bat. Say, hey, it's $9 or $8 a handle. If you've never done them before, practice. Maybe come in low, come in $7, even $6. You want to get a couple of jobs underneath your belt. Even $6 for a bunch of these things. You run the math out. It's pretty decent money. If you get enough word out and you become known as the guy who can do this and not make mistakes, you're going to make a killing. So I would recommend, if you're looking for a side hustle, you don't even have to be super handy for this. You have to measure, so make sure you can measure. You have to be able to lock this thing up, make sure it's on point, and have a drill. I use a combination of things you'll see in my videos here. It does make a mess, because you're drilling through, all the wood shavings are coming out. So I usually keep a little box, those boxes that cases of soda come in. You can kind of just put that underneath whatever you're working on to kind of collect most of it, and then just vacuum up afterwards. And then in terms of putting the hardware itself on, get one of those cheap battery operated drills. And I'm telling you, man, you go through this stuff quick. People are gonna be like, by the time you're done, you're gonna charge $400, $500. You're gonna be in and out in a few hours, and people are gonna be happy because they see an immediate difference. But they also might be like, oh man, I can't believe it cost that much, but I'm happy at the same time. So I haven't had anybody push back on the price, but I wouldn't pay somebody for that, right? But I'm a handyman. But definitely check one of these out. I'll put a link in the description. These things are sold on Amazon. You can check it out. Even if you just want to do your own house, $300, this thing can't be beat. You do one other house, it's paid for. You do 3 or 4 houses a month, and you're crushing it. So anyway, take care, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.